Welcome to the good life. Welcome to the good life.
The wait is over.
Welcome to the good life.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Good Life with me, Eileen. We are here on Money Monday, and you know what that means. We are here to build wealth. We are here to save you some money, and we are here to create generational wealth, generational power through our pockets, because that is the good life. And when we start Money Monday, we always start with my partner in voting. And we have Telly Medina on the phone this morning. Good morning, Telly. How are you?
Good morning. The way you can help me build generational wealth is by giving me some money for my kids' Christmas presents, if you can help me with that.
Funny that you say that, because that's actually going to be coming up a little bit later. What are the days of the month that you should buy those certain items? Well, we had a company that did some research over the past 8 years, so they know what the best days to buy the certain items, that you're going to get the best deals, the best shipping, and all of that. So make sure you stay tuned. It's Money Monday, and we are going to make sure we hook up your pockets. And speaking of hooking you up, I need somebody to hook us up, because the Good Life Radio Show is debuting new music as of January 2016. So if you are interested in creating the new theme music, give us a call, because can you deliver the good life? I don't know. Let's see. So we are searching for new theme music. So calling all of our musicians, DJs, artists, songwriters, make sure you email me your song at Eileen@tglradioshow.com. That's Eileen. Spell it right, y'all. EILEEN @tglradioshow.com. Eileen@tglradioshow.com. By December 25th, I could make your Christmas very bright. Right, Telly?
Yeah.
Oh, you're no fun. You're no fun. Make sure you do send this message to all of your musicians, DJs, artists, songwriters, anyone that you think would be interested in having their music played daily, because the winner, their music will be the theme music of the Good Life. So be played daily, Monday through Friday. We'll put your name in it. We'll work it out. And so that is the Good Life. You know, opening people's minds to living differently in the world. And, you know, it's New Orleans. I'm sure we have some musicians out there who would be interested in putting out their theme music. You want to get it heard, y'all, send me your music at Eileen@tglradioshow.com. EILEEN @tglradioshow.com, because that is the Good Life. And we are here on Money Monday with Telly Medina, and we are like talking about deals today. We have all kind of deals for you, Christmas deals, tech deals to get your money together. But there was a deal that went on last Thursday that I think more people need to pay attention to. There was a Congress finally voted to defund Planned Parenthood. And I don't want you to, jump out of your, socks, cars, clothes, whatever it may be, like up and roar. But we really should be, because the fact that it passed the Senate is an issue. And if not for President Obama, we would really be in a situation where they would have hundreds of thousands of women, maybe millions all over this country, who wouldn't be able to have, certain levels of health care, because Planned Parenthood really does, fit that little segment of the community that isn't able to get certain levels of health care. So how is the Senate able to do this? It's crazy, but, we do have a Senate and House nationally that are controlled, well, here too, but nationally that are controlled by the Republican Party. And it's not just necessarily the Republican Party, because, I think, you have to really look into each party. And I think there are certain things that you can agree with both. But there have had Tea Partiers, per se, that have really taken over the Republican Party. And taking out and defunding Planned Parenthood is, one of the things that they were dead set on. And at this point, it has gotten past the Senate, which should be concerned for all of us. Telly, why should we be concerned? I'm concerned.
Unless you're rich like Eileen Carter and the Good
please
Life
don't
show.
even say that. We all in the same boat.
We know how much.
But I will
money you
be.
got.
I will
You ain't
be.
got
We
to
working
lie
on
the
it.
radio.
We working on it.
But what I am saying is, for individuals who may be a single mother,
Me.
who doesn't have a great deal of money, who's working.
Yes.
She could be working at Rally Burger, or she could be working at an institution making $12, $14 an hour, whatever the cutoff is. if that individual, specifically a female, needs preventative health care, maybe she needs birth control, maybe she needs help getting a pap smear, she may need to go to talk to someone to be educated about the things that she needs to do if she's looking forward to having. If she's looking forward to having a child and she may already be pregnant, and or if she needs conversation in regard to the things that you do not to get pregnant. These are the level of information and expertise that you may go to a primary care physician for, like my daughter's able to do. But everyone isn't fortunate enough for my 5-year-old baby, and she isn't going to the big girl doctors yet, but her mother is. And if you're not able to do it, that is where Planned Parenthood fills the gap. Now, you know nationally that they've had some issues with Planned Parenthood, and there has been blasted all over the news to say, at one point they were selling body parts, which came to find out that wasn't exactly true.
Exactly.
Or that there was this leftist viewpoint, and that this has single-handedly been about partial birth abortion or about abortion altogether. And that seems to be the dominant issue. You may not agree with that. You may not agree with abortion, but from the individuals that I know who are in Planned Parenthood, I'm told, and my stats may not be accurate, that a great majority of the people, probably some upwards of 70-80%, are not going to Planned Parenthood for abortions. They're going for primary care.
Primary care, exactly.
Pap smears, a very single important issue. Take it from a person whose mother passed this year from stage 4 ovarian cancer. We know the significance of having pap smears. It was someone from Planned Parenthood who also participated as a nurse who told me that sometimes after women no longer have their periods, some don't have pap smears anymore. Mm-hmm. And how we noticed that issue started causing health concerns around the issues of cancer for women over the ages of 50 specifically. That's the type of information that even though you may be 15, you're still a working class person, where Planned Parenthood may be the difference between life and death. I'm not saying that I'm a total supporter of Planned Parenthood, but I am realistic about what needs to happen specifically for working class African-American women and why that vote was so crucial.
And the crazy part about this deal that they put together and passed this bill is it didn't just eliminate Planned Parenthood. Y'all, we have to open our minds to living differently in the world, and we have to pay attention to what's going on in Congress and what's going on in D.C. because it definitely affects us. It also cut the legs out, and I got this from the refinery29.com website. It didn't just it also cut the legs out from under the Affordable Care Act. The House bill was H.R. 3762, and it removes the funds for investments in public health programs, meaning an end to the tax credits that subsidize the cost of health insurance. Do y'all hear me? Everybody out there who's gotten a tax credit with regard to the cost of health insurance, it cut it out. It also reduced the number of employers required to provide health care benefits. Are y'all hearing me? And it repeals the expansion of Medicaid. Are y'all listening? If we're not paying attention to what goes on in D.C., stuff just goes on and happens around you. And you're like, oh, I'm not affected by this vote or that vote. But you are. Because if we didn't go out in force and vote for this President Obama, all of this would be passed right now. If we had a Republican president, they would be passing this right now because we have an entirely Republican Congress. The only thing that's stopping this is our president. And, of course, the Affordable Care Act was President Obama's signature legislation. So, of course, you know that they want to dismantle it. So the moment that it hits the desk, obviously, Obama will veto this bill. And even though the Republicans are the majority in both houses of Congress, they don't have the 2/3 majority they would need to override a presidential veto. Thank goodness. Telly, how important it is, we talk about voting all the time, but how important is it for us to choose leaders who coincide with what our needs are and our issues that are, close to home for us?
I mean, clearly it may be the difference between, I don't want to use the words life or death, but resources or no resources.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably surmise that if this was a Republican president, there wouldn't be a veto and that the vote may have been called even sooner. There are always going to be federal issues that you are going to have to be concerned about. I know some people who say, I only vote in federal election cycles. I vote in 16 and I vote for Congress and president, then I'll vote in 18 for Congress again. But why voting is so significant all the time? Because those 435 people who are in Congress across the United States and those 100 people in the Senate, their votes matter.
Right.
But that also trickles down to what will happen for the Planned Parenthoods, for the 105 people in the House in the state of Louisiana and the 39 in the Senate. How you vote and have the people that you're concerned about. So if you are in New Orleans and your state representative or your state senator are people like Karen Carter-Peterson and Walt Leger and Helena Moreno who will be concerned about these issues, or if those are newly elected officials that in Baton Rouge, like the Denise Marcells, or State Representative Ted James, who we consider a leader there, Marcus Hunter and Monroe, this is the time to kind of call those people as we swearing in is going to be on January 11th for the governors and all of the folks on the state, on the Senate and the House side.
Right.
But as we start a special session, which we'll be looking at the fiscal budget, and now we still see a hole of about $540 million for the state, once we get into regular session, these are the things that you go to Baton Rouge to talk about. So if your issue is Planned Parenthood, and that's going to be your issue, that's our, and it's not just it's a female issue. No, I mean,
right.
What happens with women affects all of us.
Absolutely.
This is the opportunity to go to Baton Rouge or to talk to those individuals ahead of time. If you see them at church, they're busy, they're tired, they're always talking to people. But Miss Eileen Carter, I know you're really busy. I don't want to stop you from your family. I saw what happened in Washington, D.C. with Planned Parenthood. Definitely concerned about that. If you are a principal at a high school, or if you're a principal and dealing with girls, we're concerned about that. I know some of my girls, my mothers don't have the insurance to necessarily take them to a primary care physician, but we know they go to your facilities, and we're concerned about that because I want to make sure my girls are taken care of.
Right.
That's a big deal.
Right. Another one of our issues, especially right now during the, people are changing their health insurance and things like that right now, the Medicaid expansion, and it's really interesting that you have a lot of Republicans who are, stuck in the middle right now. Well, we know Louisiana doesn't have this problem, unfortunately, because our governor didn't accept it. But we have a new governor, so we were hoping to change that situation. But many of the Republicans who voted for the bill are now in a situation because their constituents have benefited from the Medicaid expansions and the health care subsidies that Obamacare has provided. And the taxpayers who have gotten easier access to health care are reluctant to now give it up. Let's just give an example of our neighbor, Arkansas, which is represented by 2 Republican senators. More than 260,000 people have received health care through Medicaid thanks to the program expansions, and 88% of the state is eligible for an average tax credit of nearly $300 to help offset the cost of health care. And both senators voted to repeal the Affordable Care Act and its Medicaid expansion. Really? 260,000 people are receiving health care through the Medicaid expansion. So they voted to repeal 260,000 people from receiving their health care. Really? And 88% of the state is eligible for an average tax credit of nearly $300. And they decided to repeal it. Do we actually know what our representatives are doing? I mean, are we paying attention? This is going on in Arkansas. What's going on in Louisiana? Do you know what your representatives are voting for? We need to pay attention to these issues, and we need to write them letters. Just like Telly said, write a letter, send them, call them. This gives them, I don't want to say ammunition, but it does. So when they go on the floor, they can say, I have a handful of letters from all of these constituents, and they are concerned about this issue. We need to back them up. It's important. Telly?
Absolutely. And the thing is, listen, Eileen, when you leave the radio show, you have to go make, your other $500,000 doing something else. And you have to be concerned about your son, and you have to fix dinner, right?
For real.
And you have
to do
to
homework.
help with, 3 hours of homework because these children are so smart and whatnot. And then by the time you look up, it's 10 o'clock.
And then
right?
I have to start doing my stuff. Exactly.
And you have to start doing your stuff. We realize that the world is cumbersome. But I also know at 10:30 at night that Eileen and some of her friends, they liking pictures on Facebook. They posting stuff on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm asking, everyone, even if you make $5 a month or $100,000 a month, pretty much has a smartphone within this lifetime. I see it all across. I see 9 and 10-year-olds with iPhone 6, right?
Right.
Take a few minutes a day just to tune into the national news. Maybe if it's not NOLA.com and they might not have issues, or WDSU, if you get the little updates. And I'm not saying any specific. I'm saying just go to CNN.com or MSNBC just to scroll through, see if there's something. I know you don't want to hear. It's very difficult, and we're praying for the people of San Bernardino and what has happened and what's going on with the president and what he has to do about ISIS. And it's very hard to, kind of disengage because there's so much information and it's painful. But we have to be forthright about dealing with the things that are in front of us today. And those issues that are happening in Washington, D.C., in Baton Rouge, in other legislatures around us are significant. Take a few minutes a day, just, after you say your prayers or you're getting ready and you scroll through, just look at it just to be a little informed. And maybe that conversation may spark a little something at work. You say, did you hear about what happened with Planned Parenthood? Every woman that has, let me say this, every Eileen Carter that has other family members that ask them for money that may be female, some of these people may need this assistance. There may be people who have not gone to Planned Parenthood that need to. That's important, and that's why we have to pay attention.
Absolutely. So this is the good life. Just open your minds to living differently in the world. Let's pay attention to our national news because it affects us right here. And when we get back, we are going to discuss exactly how spending your money affects your pocket. We're going to discuss the best days to get holidays deals this month, and the one day and the one time you should skip shopping entirely because they're trying to get you. Make sure you stay tuned. I'll be back with Kenneth Barnes, and this is Good Life.
Hello, WBOK listeners. This is Chuck Perkins, your Uptown Renaissance man. Join me every Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to noon for the Midday Mashup. It's where we discuss everything from politics to poetry. Remember, the Midday Mashups every Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. until noon on WBOK 1230 a.m., where it's real talk for real times.
You might think it's just another day. But at Metro Disposal, this is our day. For more than 25 years, Metro Disposal has been a vital resource for waste management in our community. With state-of-the-art equipment and technology, we are committed to providing a cleaner, safer, healthier environment. This is our community. This is Metro Disposal.
Do you know anyone with less than perfect credit? At KB Enterprises, they specialize in restoring your score. Learn how to increase your credit score with 100% satisfaction guarantee. A+ rating with the BBB, 10-year track record of removing negative items including repossessions, foreclosures, bankruptcies, tax liens, student loans, and more. Kenneth Barnes and his team at KB Enterprises are excited about helping you restore your credit and achieving your financial goals. Whether it's acquiring a home or purchasing a car, don't miss this opportunity to change your life forever. For more info, give them a call at 504-577-4139. Log on to www.kennethbarnes.org and be sure to tune into The Good Life on Money Mondays and get your financial tips for the week from Kenneth Barnes so you can live the good life too.
You're on the move and so is your bank. Liberty Bank now offers you the power to manage your money from the palm of your hand with mobile banking with Liberty Bank. Whether you need to check balances, transfer money, or view transactions, mobile banking at Liberty Bank allows convenient and secure access to your money. Enroll today at www.libertybank.net and download our mobile app. You can mobile bank at Liberty Bank to keep the power in your hands. Liberty Bank. There's freedom here. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Awesomely amazing, the facts made clear. Data News Weekly, the paper to cheer. The people's paper for natural growth. Honorable achievers achieving the most. Data News Weekly, the future of our youth. In the city of New Orleans, without excuse. Understanding the expression, Black Lives Matter, yet we're failing to climb the ladder. The absence of love, the missing link. It's time we commit to effectively think, uplifting our women, families as well. Safer communities in order to excel. Managing anger, developing our minds. Data News Weekly, preventing decline. Restoring our decency, restoring our faith. Thoroughly conscious, removing disgrace. The best of character constantly applied. Self-determination, no one denied. Mothering children, mothers up to par. The purpose of life beyond a star. So let us prioritize what is urgently needed. Data News Weekly, regression defeated. No longer distracted, no longer confused. So great is the substance of Data News.
Pick up your copy of Data News Weekly today.
I need help. My hair is a mess and my man texts me telling me to be ready for 8. He has a surprise. What am I going to do? My stylist takes forever.
I got you. Call Ringlet Salon. I just left there.
Where?
Ringlet Salon. They took me within minutes and had me in and out in no time. Very professional, and I scheduled online at ringlets.com.
For real?
Girl, for real.
Does Ringlet Salon hook up your roots?
Looks like I got a perm, and you know I'm anti-chemicals. Ringlet Salon has my hair soft and bouncy. I'm getting the Brazilian Blowout Express next week. It eliminates frizz for 6 weeks.
6 weeks? Okay, I'm all about Ringlet Salon. Where are they located?
Ringlets has 2 locations, one at 4712 Paris Avenue and one in the Hilton Hotel on the river. That location validates parking for 4 hours and is open on Sunday.
Perfect for a working woman like me. That's all I needed to know. I'm going to be fresh for my man.
You will if you schedule your appointment at ringlets.com. That's RINGLETTS.com.
Bye. Go and make my appointment with Ringlet Salon now.
Welcome to the good life.
Experience the good life with me, Eileen Carter, weekdays at 9 a.m. Let's build an extraordinary life and open the possibilities of living differently in the world. Live it, love it, experience it. Weekdays, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., The Good Life. Real talk for real times.
Welcome to the good life.
You're welcome. You're all welcome.
You're listening to WBOK, New Orleans.
Welcome to the good life. Welcome to the good life.
The wait is over.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to The Good Life with me, Eileen. We are here on Money Monday, and we are here to create wealth, to create generational wealth, and to save you money, especially during this time of the season. I have Kenneth Barnes on the line with me this morning from KB Enterprises. Good morning, Kenneth. How are you?
Good morning. I'm excited.
I'm excited, too. Why? Because you can shop online. Because I hate lines. I despise lines. Do you like lines?
No, not at all. I don't like the big crowds like that. Sometimes every now and then just get into the mood, but I get over it real quick.
I know some people enjoy, and if it's you, no hate. If it's you, or no shade, some people enjoy just going walk up and down, the aisles and the malls and going through, every store, and that's they get into the holiday feel doing that. Have you started your Christmas shopping?
Not really. I've been thinking about it, though. At least I've been having it on my mind of exactly what we're going to get.
I guess I technically started because I got a tree. I was so excited I got a tree this weekend. And, that kind of just starts the season off for everybody. Seemed like this was the weekend that a lot of people started to get in the spirit. They started to, open their wallets and their pockets, and they're really starting to get those hard to find items that their kids and, other people may be interested in. But if you miss Black Friday, and I'm looking from businessinsider.com, it's one of my favorite spots. If you've missed Black Friday and Cyber Monday, there's still days of this season that will give you great deals. And I found a great article on this. It is called The Best Days to Get Holiday Deals This Month, and the one time you should skip shopping entirely. When I read the title, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to share this. It is such great information because you know that this is a time a year that you want to get the best deal on everything. Who wants to spend extra stuff? Kenneth, who wants to spend money on extra stuff? I know you don't.
Nobody is following our program.
Right,
sure.
Exactly. And isn't that one of the things that you taught us in the beginning, to make sure you compare?
That's right. Absolutely.
How important is it to really do that, especially around this time of year?
You know what? A lot of times, if people only knew the markups and what things really cost, they would look at shopping totally different of what it really costs the manufacturer. And you look at a lot of discount stores. You look at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and a lot of the discount stores that have the same product and able to give you significant discount. And don't forget, they're making a profit. They're not taking a loss on it. So if they're making a profit at the discount, what are you really paying?
Exactly. So Kate Taylor wrote an article for Business Insider, and she said she was able to go back and search through her coupon deal database for the past 8 Decembers and determine patterns for certain shopping categories. While the best days to shop for different categories are peppered throughout December, there is one day that she advises everyone to skip shopping. Do you all want to know what this day is? She said, in terms of online shopping, definitely skip December 17th. Do not shop online on December 17th. Do you want to know why?
Absolutely.
Because the next day, everyone applies free shipping. Many online retailers will not offer free delivery on the 17th, but they will on the 18th, because it's getting so close to Christmas that it's to entice you to purchase online. So that's like the cutoff day. But think how much shipping gets you sometimes. Sometimes shipping is as much as the product.
Absolutely. Shipping and taxes, you feel like you brought another product or another purchase, because the bill changes that significantly. And I've seen that recently on some things I've ordered for some self-development books and things like that I ordered. I'm like, I thought it was on sale.
Right.
And it was just the shipping and taxes. You're absolutely right.
Exactly. I had to order some basketball socks for Aiden's team, and I ordered it yesterday, and I was like, they were on sale. I was like, ooh, yeah. And then I saw what shipping was. I was like, are you serious for some socks? This is ridiculous. But that's how they get you. That's how they get you, because generally you need it for a certain time period. So make sure if you're online shopping to, those last minute people, but it's okay to be last minute if you're going to online shop, because you will get free shipping on the 18th and after. That is the trend. So make sure you keep your eyes open for that. So we're going to go through a couple of really hot items that people generally buy during this time of year, and we're going to give you the dates that are best to buy them, especially now because today is the 7th, correct? And so all of these deals start from the 10th on, so we're right on time with this. Fitness gear. She says it's hard to determine why fitness gear deals kick off a wave of post-Black Friday deals, but they suspect it's because of the longer delivery time associated with big fitness equipment. So the day to buy your fitness gear equipment is December 10th. Y'all have 3 days. December 10th is the day to be buying your fitness gear, your elliptical machines, your treadmills, all that kind of stuff that you want to get if it needs to be delivered by Christmas. December 10th is the day. I don't know why. Because everyone's going to, get on the bandwagon to start losing weight, right?
Right, every year, January 1st.
They already know. They're clear about this. You don't think that they study all of this? And the sad part is we don't. But finally we have, right. They study all this for years to know when we're going to spend our money, what are the best things for us. And it's about time that we caught up and started studying them. So we have an article from Business Insider. Her name is Kate Taylor, and she wrote an article for the best days to get holiday deals this month and the one time that you should skip them. So the day you should skip online shopping is December 17th, because on December 18th, you generally get free shipping. So make sure it's from the 18th and on. The next big item, and y'all know everybody buys one of these during this time of year. Not everybody, but 90% I'm sure. High definition TVs. They say this year, James noted that 55% more coupons for HD TVs the weekend of December 11th through the 13th compared to all other prior weekends, something that fits with the previous year's trends. So 55% more coupons are for the weekend of December 11th through the 13th if you're buying a TV. Kenneth, you need a TV?
You know what? Not that bad. Let me tell you one thing right now. It's not only now is the TV time, but football season, Super Bowl is another time that all the big screen TVs come out because people will pay the money for that big day, for that one game. So we have to watch the trends. You're right on the money with that, Eileen. And we fall into that same trap, seem like every year. Every year.
And here's the deal. You really need to research your TVs because they start making markups for little bitty tech, new things that really don't do anything. They'll say, oh, this TV has this or this TV has this. But when you're looking at it and when you're watching TV, there's really no difference. So I'm serious, but you get this huge markup because it does this or it does that. But there's really no, it doesn't do much. Like the difference doesn't reflect the amount of money that you're paying more for it, unless you're just one of those people who wants to have the new thing and you have money to give away. But that's not what we focus on Money Monday, right, Chris? Right, Kenneth?
No, we're trying to get financially free and become wealthy.
Right. And so, we really need to pay attention. This is a time of year where people like to open their wallets and, start giving. But we need to make sure that we create a budget for these things and that we try to buy them at the right time so that we can all live the good life. Right, Kenneth? Because, we should really, this is off the list that we're talking about, but we should be creating a Christmas budget, right?
Without a doubt, and we want to be very smart about our budget and what we're doing because it's easy to get caught up in emotions and everything is kind of geared towards emotion, which it's a great time, it's a joyous time, but we have to be disciplined as well, along with enjoying ourselves because the lack of discipline is what causes the problem on the back end. And when you lack discipline, life will punish you.
And I don't like to be punished. I had enough of that. So our next category is jewelry and wedding bands. We know a lot of people like to purchase these items during this holiday month. So December 14th through the 17th, jewelry and wedding bands. This is a category that tends to freeze prices in the few weeks leading up to Christmas. She writes that on ratherbeshopping.com, for that reason, they recommend buying now instead of waiting for the post-Christmas deals that many other categories offer in the new year. But jewelry and wedding bands are one of those things that are just going to get frozen. Their prices just aren't really going to budge. So December 14th through the 17th are the days to really purchase those items. Kenneth, you looking for wedding bands?
No, not at the time. Years ago I did. I'm still paying off that one. My son is 17.
No, but that's real. You know what?
That's
and look,
real.
And it's being honest about those things, and it's opening your mind to how long do I want to be paying on this thing? You know what I'm saying? What's the return on my investment? You're laughing,
Absolutely.
But I'm serious.
It's true. It's so true. I'm glad we have these conversations because we're having fun with it, but it's very serious, and it's all because it's all money. It's all money related, and that's why we talk about it on Monday Mondays because so many people, and I see it all the time, the cycle happens every year. What happens is everybody's emotionally, I have to get this because I have a few clients that have not got their credit together or haven't got the things that we told them to put in place, but they're going to buy, what's the things that the kids can ride on? The
hoverboards.
Yeah, they're spending the money on that, but I'm like, you don't even have money in the savings account right now.
Right.
But you're going to find the money to buy all the kids that because they want that. But I'm like, the truth is, if anything happens to you, you don't have $3 in the account.
Wow. You're absolutely right. And speaking of those hoverboards, there was a lot of attention to it because they had some that were going, lighting a blaze, when they were charging them, and when people were writing them, make sure that, number one, you read the directions, because certain ones are only supposed to be charged for a certain amount of times. And two, make sure that you get it from a reliable source, because they have a lot of knockoffs right now, and they have a lot of people who are trying to, that's just what happens when they have a popular product. Make sure that you choose one that has been tested under federal guidelines, because there is a difference, and it can really, be harmful. So make sure you research the product you buy. If you're buying a hoverboard, they have some that are done under federal guidelines, and they have some that aren't. Make sure yours is, because that's the good life. We don't want any accidents this holiday season. So make sure, because there's a lot of stuff on Facebook. There are videos of it and everything else. But I don't want to say you get what you pay for. You get what you research and you pay for, because that's the good life. Make sure you get the best deal that is under the federal guidelines, because they have been checked. The other ones have not. So make sure you do that. December 15th. Do you know what day that is? Stocking stuffers. For the past 5 years, data has revealed excellent coupons issued mid-month from specialty gift online retailers like Shutterfly and RedEnvelope.com. I know a lot of people use those. So make sure December 15th is the day that you buy stocking stuffers. Make sure you read up on these things, because that is the good life. We are going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we're going to discuss more days to buy those items, those Christmas toys, those laptops, those PS4, Xboxes, those tools, those hardware. Make sure you stay tuned. You want to know what day to buy it. This is the good life. We'll be right back.
Showtime in the afternoon with John Slade is moving to 3 to 4 p.m. weekdays, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Continuing the message with your issues, your news, and your views. Still here on your station, WBOK 1230 AM. Remember, Showtime in the afternoon with John Slade is moving to 3 to 4 p.m. weekdays, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Continuing the message on WBOK 1230 AM. Real talk for real times.
I need help. My hair is a mess, and my man texts me telling me to be ready for 8. He has a surprise. What am I going to do? My stylist takes forever.
I got you. Call Ringlet Salon. I just left there.
Where?
Ringlet Salon. They took me within minutes and had me in and out in no time. Very professional, and I scheduled online at ringlets.com.
For real?
Girl, for real.
Does Ringlet Salon hook up your roots?
Looks like I got a perm, and I'm anti-chemicals. Ringlet Salon has my hair soft and bouncy. I'm getting the Brazilian Blowout Express next week. It eliminates frizz for 6 weeks.
6 weeks? Okay, I'm all about Ringlet Salon. Where are they located?
Ringlets has 2 locations, one at 4712 Paris Avenue and one in the Hilton Hotel on the river. That location validates parking for 4 hours and is open on Sunday.
Perfect for a working woman like me. That's all I needed to know. I'm going to be fresh for my man.
You will if you schedule your appointment at ringlets.com. That's RINGLETTS.com.
Bye. Go and make my appointment with Ringlet Salon now. With more than 30 years of experience and dedication servicing New Orleans and Baton Rouge, Richards Disposal provides dependable, non-hazardous solid waste collection and disposal services to residential, commercial, and industrial customers. We also provide recycling and portable toilets. At Richards Disposal, we are known for our expertise, and we're dedicated to our customers, all while utilizing the most advanced, environmentally friendly, and cost-effective methods possible. We strive to provide the latest solutions and technology to get the job done. At Richards Disposal, we appreciate our customers, one pickup at a time. Call us today at 504-241-2142. Richards Disposal, community-focused, environmentally friendly.
Awesomely amazing, the facts made clear. Data News Weekly, the paper to cheer. The people's paper for natural growth, honorable honorable achievers achieving the most. Data News Weekly, the future of our youth. In the city of New Orleans, without excuse. Understanding the expression, Black Lives Matter, yet we're failing to climb the ladder. The absence of love, the missing link. It's time we commit to effectively think, uplifting our women, families as well. Safer communities in order to excel. Managing anger, developing our minds. Data News Weekly, preventing decline. Restoring our decency, restoring our faith. Thoroughly conscious, removing disgrace. The best of character constantly applied. Self-determination, no one denied. Mothering children, mothers up to par. The purpose of life beyond a star. So let us prioritize what is urgently needed. Data News Weekly, regression defeated. No longer distracted, no longer confused. So great is the substance of Data News.
Pick up your copy of Data News Weekly today.
Are you looking for a better way to get fit? Bored with the same old routines? Looking for results or a way to instill discipline in the kids? Tiger Rock Martial Arts is the answer with Taekwondo, kickboxing, and self-defense classes. Tiger Rock diversifies your training in ways that allows individuals of all ages and fitness levels to feel like a champion. Join Tiger Rock today. TigerRockNola.com or 504-455-9694. That's 504-455-9694 with a 3-class starter pack starting for only $38, which includes your training uniform. Learn, grow, and succeed with Tiger Rock's 3 convenient locations: Old Metairie, West Bank, and Clearview. There's no better time to start gaining strength, skills, and protection for life than now. 504-455-9694. 504-455-9694. See you on the mat.
You're on the move and so is your bank. Liberty Bank now offers you the power to manage your money from the palm of your hand with mobile banking with Liberty Bank. Whether you need to check balances, transfer money, or view transactions, mobile banking at Liberty Bank allows convenient and secure access to your money. Enroll today at www.libertybank.net and download our mobile app. You can mobile bank at Liberty Bank to keep the power in your hands. Liberty Bank. There's freedom here. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Listen to the New Orleans Imperative, the only radio show in New Orleans that focuses on public education. Every Monday, 10 a.m., listen in, hear the real news, the New Orleans Imperative.
You're listening to WBOK, New Orleans.
Welcome to the good life. Welcome to the good life. The wait is over.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to The Good Life with me, Eileen. We are here on Money Monday, and I am here with my partner in wealth, Kenneth Barnes. And Kenneth, I know you know somebody who may be interested in this. We are looking for new theme music for The Good Life Radio Show. We are going to debut it January 2016. The Good Life Radio Show is looking for new theme music. And I know, Kenneth, you know a lot of people who are in the music industry, don't you?
Absolutely.
Yes. So can they deliver the good life? I don't know. Let's find out. Tell them to send their music to Eileen at TGLradioshow.com. That's EILEEN at TGLradioshow.com. By December 25th, we're making Christmas wishes come true. Your entries will be played on air, and the winner will be played daily as my new theme music. So, all musicians, DJs, artists, songwriters, make sure you email your song to Eileen at TGLradioshow.com. EILEEN at TGLradioshow.com. That's EILEEN at TGLradioshow.com. By December 25th, we're making Christmas dreams come true. Your entries will be played on the air, and the winner will obviously be played daily as my new theme music, because that is the good life. Kenneth, I know you know a lot of people in that industry.
Absolutely. I'm definitely have to get the word out, but also let them know the current song is hot. So you got to really bring your A game.
Right, exactly. Really well, you know, we are, trying to break out into our own iHeartRadio channel, and I am not interested in paying Kanye West any type of royalties, because that is not good life. So, but it's just another stepping stone. It's another point. If you want to grow, you have to break out of your shell. And so if the Good Life Radio Show wants to grow, then we need our own theme music. So I wanted to reach out to our listening community because I thought that would be a wonderful place to start. And especially because it's New Orleans, what are we famous for? Music.
Music. Absolutely.
Right. So make sure your music, inspires us and gets us moving in the morning. It is a morning show. Don't let it be slow. Just FYI if you're listening. And we are speaking about deals this morning because there was an article in Business Insider, and it was the best days to get holiday deals this month and the one time that you should skip shopping entirely. And it was done by Kate Taylor. And the one day that you should skip online shopping entirely is December 17th. And why? Because many retailers will not offer free delivery on the 17th, but they will on the 18th, and that is the Good Life. So make sure you look out for that. And we've been going through the days of this month are the best days to get deals. So fitness gear, December 10th. High definition TVs, December 11th through the 13th. Jewelry and wedding bands, December 14th through the 17th. And stocking stuffers. They have a lot of coupons on stocking stuffers for December 15th. We're going to ease right into some of the high profile items that people love to buy, which are laptops and computers. In the past 2 years, Dell and HP have offered great online coupons on December 15th with discounts of up to $500.
Wow.
So, yes. So our author expects more of the same in 2015 and additionally advises checking Costco.com mid-month for laptop deals. And we have a Costco right here in Mid-City. So make sure you check out some of those deals online as well. Laptops, y'all. The best day to buy them online is December 15th, and that is a Good Life. I know you are glad that you tuned in today to find out what the best days to find these deals are, because I know I am.
Absolutely. And, Eileen, right now, I'm even excited right now. I'm planning ahead because you always have to plan ahead and have vision. I'm excited about when the spring comes back around because that's when I'm going to buy all my winter workout clothes.
Exactly. Buy off season. Buy off season. That is the Good Life for real. And here's something I know a lot of people with kids are going to be interested in, or even big kids, PS4s and Xboxes. December 16th is when retailers enter the final stretch of sales, making it a huge day for deals. When sales aren't meeting expectations, they begin releasing better coupons and deals to entice shoppers to purchase right around the 15th to the 16th of December. So if you're purchasing a big ticket item, especially like a video game or anything like that, PS4, Xbox, all of those things, the 15th and the 16th, really the 16th, because that's when they're going to start changing all of their deals to entice shoppers to purchase because they want to get their numbers by Christmas, y'all. They do their research. Make sure you do too. Kenneth, do the research.
Absolutely. And that savings, make sure we put that into your fund. Your emergency fund. Save your money and build too while enjoying. It's always both. You want to be able to enjoy the holidays, but also grow you as well.
Absolutely, because we don't want to be stuck on that January hangover where everybody is broke in January. That's not the Good Life.
Every year.
You're like every year. I know, and I've done it before. You buy all this stuff for your kid, and then they play like 2 toys, and the rest of it just sits there. And you're like, why did I feel so compelled to buy all of this? It wasn't necessary.
That's right.
Keep your receipts, y'all. Keep your receipts. That's the Good Life. I'm serious. They don't play with it. Pack it up and take it back to the store. You're laughing, but I'm so serious. And around this time of year, we like to buy tools and hardware for the dads and for the females as well. If you're into construction or building stuff, or you have that fix-it attitude and like to do things around the house. In prior years, December 16th has brought online deal drops from Home Depot, Lowe's, and Ace Hardware. Tools and hardware also extend to be discounted up to 30% in stores. Did y'all hear that? 30% from the 16th through the 24th. So the 16th basically through Christmas Eve. If you're buying tools and hardware, you got to go to those stores. Those are the days that they're going to be really putting in the deals. So make sure you do it. And to be perfectly honest, I have an electric drill, and it has changed my life. I'm just saying.
You got you motivated, huh?
I'm serious. Electric drill has literally, I feel like I can accomplish anything with that drill.
That's right. That's exactly right. It's like having power. You want to become a carpenter quick and start remodeling and growing and getting creative.
It inspires me. Yeah, it inspires me to put things together, to fix it. I know Aiden needed a screw in his bed. I was like, look what I can do. Zzz. Yeah. I was like, yeah, y'all can play around, but those drills, that's the good life. Okay, apparel and shoes. Clothing and shoes category always is on fire. And a free shipping day, well, y'all already know what the day is, December 18th this year. It's one of those categories where procrastinating definitely pays off, as the majority of popular online clothing retailers offer free guaranteed delivery by Christmas Eve, along with a coupon code for a % and or $1 off your purchase. So you may get 2 for the price of 1. You may get free shipping and a % off if you wait until December 18th. So you know how they always say people like, don't procrastinate to buy your stuff for Christmas? Well, guess what? Sometimes it pays off, because that's where you get some of your biggest deals. December 18th and through December 24th, I should say. December 18th through December 24th, you get those free shipping and you get a lot of the high % off. Kenneth, I know guys always like new shoes.
Absolutely. I'm all about quality shoes. I think it's a great investment, especially being in business, but also, too, it's a confidence builder, too, for you, too. So you want to kind of do multiple targets with one stone, and I'm a big believer. Save money, build some confidence, making yourself feel good, because it's all about your attitude, and that's another plus, but also represent your brand well, because you are a brand.
And last but not least on our list is kitchen items, barbecue equipment, all that types of stuff. James reported that on free shipping day, which is December 18th, the number of coupons increases, listen to this, 80% from the day before. That's from the 17th to the 18th, y'all. Y'all don't buy on the 17th. Buy on the 18th. 80%? The number of coupons increases by 80%. Y'all don't play around with that. So many coupons will even beat Cyber Monday deals when it comes to savings. So if you're a procrastinator, this can be the big day for you. So y'all, December 18th is obviously the big shopping day. I'm going to go through these again for anyone who missed it. We are discussing the best days to get holiday deals this month and the one day you should skip entirely. That one day is December 17th if you are buying online, because that is the day that it transfers over from paying for shipping to having free shipping. So make sure, because many online retailers will not offer free delivery on the 17th, but they will on the 18th. So make sure you look out for that, because shipping costs can be the price of your item. So going through these, fitness gear is December 10th. High def TV, so HD TVs, December 11th through the 13th. Jewelry and wedding bands, December 14th through the 17th. Stocking stuffers, December 15th. Laptops, buy them on the 15th. PS4s and Xboxes and all those types of games, December 16th. Tools and hardware, December 16th through the 24th. Christmas toys, December 16th. They say, they noted that there's a 70% growth in coupons for toys on December 16th compared to just a few days before. FYI, y'all, Christmas toys, December 16th. And I know
I'll be out there on the 16th.
Right, there you go, the 16th. Apparel and shoes, December 18th. And kitchen stuff, barbecue stuff, all that type of stuff that y'all want for the outdoors, December 18th. Those are the days to get them, because that is the good life. Kenneth, are there certain items that you were looking at that you're like, you know what? Thanks for the info.
Yeah, December 16th. I know my daughter had a couple things on her list, and I can definitely take advantage of those savings right there. So I'm all about it. I'm going to put it in my phone calendar right now. And I would also like the listeners to call in and give us some testimonials on money they're able to save from the tips that we shared today. Definitely would love to hear from our listening audience.
Exactly, because next Monday will be, what date? The 14th. So some of the deals will have started, but it'll be so then the 21st is going to be the day that we're really going to ask y'all to call in about the deals. So 2 Mondays from now. But no, call in every Monday and tell us, if your deals worked. And I will post this article online with the days if you missed all of them. And you can get those days. You can get those days at The Good Life Radio Show on Facebook or at TGL Radio Show on Twitter. That's The Good Life Radio Show on Facebook or at TGL Radio Show on Twitter. And last but not least, I really want to talk about giving back, because they have a lot of billionaires, and I did say that with a B, that are giving away their money. I don't know if you all knew this, but Warren Buffett and Bill Gates launched their Giving Pledge 4 years ago, a campaign to enlist their fellow billionaires to give away at least 50% of their wealth. Where does the money go, Kenneth? The vast majority of those who signed up said they already were giving away plenty, but they went along with the highly publicized pledges anyway, some because they thought it would encourage other billionaires to do so. As Oracle founder Larry Ellison remarked, because Buffett and Gates had asked. He said many years ago in his pledge letter, I put virtually all of my assets into a trust with the intent of giving away at least 95% of my wealth to charitable causes. Until now, I have done this giving quietly because I have long believed that charitable giving is a personal and private matter. So why am I going public now? He said Warren Buffett personally asked me to write this letter because he said I would be setting an example and influencing others to give. And I hope he's right. Well, guess what? He was right, because last week when Mark Zuckerberg gave birth, or his wife gave birth to their daughter, he announced that he would give away 99% of his Facebook stock worth $45 billion away. Did y'all hear that? $45 billion. So there are about 138 billionaires listed on the Gates Buffett website of givingpledge.org. How does that work, Kenneth? I mean,
that's amazing. As I go through that list, Eileen, it's a lot of people on this list. It's not just 10 of them. It's a lot of people who have made this pledge and with a lot of money. And what it does, it kind of opened my eyes. One, it was motivating because I want to be in that position, to be able to do the same thing, to be able to give back to other people having that type of wealth established where you're able to bless the world
exactly
with the money. But what it shows is that money isn't everything.
There you
when
go.
you have that mountain and you have, because who wouldn't want $45 billion?
Me.
Every single person. But when you get to that mountain, what you realize is that there's more things out there that fulfills you as a human and bigger than just the money.
Right.
Money is important, but it's more things involved as well.
And like you say,
completely fulfilled.
Like you say all the time, money is a tool. So what are we doing to make sure that we give back? I want you to challenge yourself today. Open your mind to living differently in the world, and I challenge you to be a little bit charitable this season. I know we're spending our money on a lot of things, but let's give back. This is Eileen. This is Money Monday. Make sure you stay tuned for Relationship Tuesday tomorrow. I'll see you at 9. Open your